Okay, guys, so this story is absolutely heartbreaking. I know you guys have probably heard it. I'm a little behind here. This is about 18-year-old Anna Kepner, the 18-year-old that was actually found deceased on a Carnival cruise ship. Now, she posted a lot on social media, and prior to her being discovered on this ship in her room, allegedly, she posted about some kind of like heartbreak or some kind of resilience something that she was facing, obviously. Her final post was posted on October 30th, and around 11:15 a.m. on November 7th, she was found deceased aboard the Carnival Horizon cruise ship. Now, she was a senior at the Temple Christian School and private K through 12 Baptist school in Titusville, Florida. She was a member of the cheerleading squad, and this was her senior year. Now, her father recently broke his silence with an interview with Daily Mail. He explained that the family went on a 6-day cruise together and that she had died under unknown circumstances while the vessel was in international waters in the Gulf of America. He stated, "We were there as a family," he told the outlet. "Everyone was questioned. Everyone came off that ship. I don't know who they're looking at or what their investigation is." He said he had not yet heard anything from the FBI. Now, if you guys are confused as to why the FBI is in on this, is because cruise ships are owned by different countries. So essentially, FBI is always 9 times out of 10 going to be investigating anything to do on a cruise ship, especially when that cruise ship is not American owned. Now, it is alleged, and it's come through other sources, that allegedly, now this has not been confirmed by police, I want to reiterate that, she was found underneath her bed in her cabin with possible wounds done with a sharp instrument. So you think about it, this is a floating vessel of 4,000 people. The family was questioned. They were on a family vacation. Who did this to her? And cruise ships have plenty of cameras on board, and I'm sure they're not going to have a problem doing that unless somebody is trying to hide something. This is just absolutely insane that a young girl that absolutely loved life and was bright and brought light into the world had to be taken from this earth. But I will keep you guys updated on this. And have you guys heard about this? What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comments. So I was able to locate the post. I had put that in the captions. So I did locate the post from the uncle. But what I did not locate was a connection to the family from the uncle. Now, a lot of people are saying that neighbors are talking about it, but again, that is unverified. Now, this girl, again, we're talking about Anna Kepner, who was the 18-year-old that was found deceased on a Carnival Cruise Line, and that's pretty much all we know right now. We know the FBI is involved, and we know her time of death. It was the previous day at 11 in the afternoon. That's all we know. The stepmother has posted and said that the father only did one interview that was with ABC News, and he didn't talk about the investigation. Actually, to the contrary, he has stated that they have been working with the FBI, and people are trying to flip it like the FBI isn't doing anything when that's not what was said at all. Now, the only reason I'm posting about it is for awareness. Now, this uncle, I looked into him. There is a Donahue in the obituary, but it's not the same name. So, and I'm assuming that those people are most likely like friends of the family, because they don't have the same last name, and 2, the way they're put into the obituary. I'll leave it right here for you guys. So until the family comes out and talks about it openly and says something openly, my whole point is you shouldn't be reiterating stuff like this, because it not only damages the investigation, but it also re-victimizes all the victims that were affected by this crime. Again, an 18-year-old lost her life on a cruise ship, traveling like she loved to do, and she was with family. And honestly, if the suspect was a stepbrother, as the uncle is claiming, allegedly, we would see some sort of arrest. If they were rooming together and that was the last suspect, we would see some kind of arrest, and we would also see them being taken in and questioned a little bit more. And the father has said they have been questioned once. So again, respect the family's wishes and leave it be. Stop talking about it. She has a wonderful memorial planned for the 20th. And a lot of the family has stated that if this kind of talk about the investigation continues to go on, that they will not be allowed at the celebration of life for Anna Kepner. Again, remember guys, the victim was not only one victim. The whole family is being victimized right now. And the video you make might put more of a spotlight on that. And again, to all the ignorant people out there, I'm doing this for awareness, so you guys can be aware because you guys don't do your research properly. Simple. Okay guys, so I have some updates in this case, and I also have some misinformation that's been going around, and I hope you guys really respect the family. Now this is about 18-year-old Anna Kepner, who was found deceased on a Carnival cruise ship out in Miami. Now, as far as we know, as I stated in my previous video, she was found deceased, and most likely now we have confirmed that she died the day prior to them arriving in port at around 11 in the afternoon. That has been confirmed by the Miami-Dade State Police. Now, there's this post going around that this guy is claiming to be a uncle of Anna Kepner. However, I did not find this to be true in any way. I actually wasn't even able to find the original post on the X platform, formerly known as Twitter. So please don't make videos about this. The family has spoken out stating that they do want their privacy. They've also organized a vigil for her that is taking place on November 20th, and they want her to be remembered for the light and the joy she brought into this world. Now, the rumors that are going around are not very light rumors. They are accusing her stepbrother of doing something and sleeping in the same room as her. And it just doesn't match up with the facts that we do know from not only the FBI, but Miami-Dade State Police. And also her father as well. Her father only spoke to one news outlet, that was ABC News, and they used their interview with him verbatim, and you can see that on abcnews.com. So please be respectful. As I've told you guys many a times before, that in these cases there's not only one victim but many of them in families that are suffering and are searching for answers while they're trying to find them. So do your research. If something doesn't seem right or seems too good to be true, it probably is. And may we remember this girl how her family would like her to be remembered, as the love and light that this world needs. Just as I speculated. So the uncle wasn't technically even related to her, if he's the first stepmom's brother. So basically it was her dad's first wife after her mom, after he divorced her mom. That don't make them family, especially considering that that's a brother. Yeah, it's somebody that was in your life for a period of time, but it's not family. And I, as a mother or as a father or as a family member, would be pissed that he basically compromised the whole investigation for what? People are over here applauding him. No, like, what? I posted on my Facebook, like, you never know when you're gonna unfollow your favorite content creators because they're over here boasting about somebody exposing an investigation that's still under investigation, much like the Emmanuel Haro case. Like, do people just not have integrity anymore? I don't understand it, but nobody should be applauding that guy. Things were gonna happen with him saying something or not. The family wanted privacy, and he blatantly disregarded that. And he's not even related to her. Are we looking at him, maybe? Just my opinion, of course, but makes you wonder. All right, so we do have some new information in regards to Anna Kepner. Now, in my research, again, everybody wants to still comment, but in my research, I did not find the same man in the profile picture on X on Facebook. Doesn't mean he's not an uncle or a friend of the family. It just means that I want you guys to be cautious because anybody can be anybody online, okay? But new information has come out in the form of family court documents, surprisingly enough. So the stepmother, Chantel Kepner, who is the current wife of Anna Kepner, the 18-year-old that was found deceased on the Carnival cruise ship. It is her father, Chris Kepner's current wife. And she filed a motion in family court for a continuance or a push of a date because her minor son is possibly facing charges. So we know the uncle, if this is the uncle, basically stated that in his whole rant that he posted on a bunch of media, he reposted it everywhere. Basically what he had said was that one of the stepsons had did it. I still have questions though. I'm not gonna go into what he said. You guys can look it up yourself. But I still, like I said, I still have questions. Like, why was an 18-year-old Anna Kepner staying in a room with stepbrothers? Like, why was that happening? And I have my theories, but again, until things come out, I think it's respectful to only trust what comes out in court documents, what comes out from the FBI themselves, and any local police authorities that are helping. Because again, there's not just one victim in this case. There's a whole family, there's friends, and try to be respectful of that. I don't think a lot of people are thinking in that manner. A lot of people are just like, oh, well, the rumors are true. Now what? No, that's not the way I operate. Be respectful and put yourself in their shoes. But as of now, this is the new information that we have, and I'm pretty sure we may see charges coming soon, depending on what the FBI has uncovered. I'll keep you guys updated.